All right, please tell us your name, age, and where you live.
My name is Karen, and I'm 68 years old, and I live in Oshkosh.
And what were you diagnosed with or experiencing before starting the neuropathy program?
I had transverse myelitis 24 years ago, and that's when all the numbness started, and it's just been ever since.
What hope was provided to you by your regular medical care provider?
There wasn't really a lot of hope, and at that time when I first had it, they didn't do any of this stuff, including the fact that they did not encourage any type of food or vitamin type thing to help with any kind of regeneration of anything. At that time, it was kind of like, well, if you get better, you get better. If you don't, you don't.
What else have you tried that either didn't work or was limited to working?
I've had many different drugs to see if basically those drugs, their side effects would help with the neuropathy and the picking and the pain. Nothing really did. We tried just about everything we could think of. And then I also did something similar to what we have here with the electrode type things. It helped somewhat, but that's all it offered was just that, no extra things like we have here with the equipment that comes home with you and the vitamins and, just the special guidance and everything that comes along with it. So to me, this was a much better opportunity.
What do you feel you were missing out on before coming to see us?
Just that nobody had any possibility of anything that would help. It was kind of like, well, too bad, so sad. And that's not a good enough answer for me.
Understandable. How are you feeling now?
Much better. It's not gone. I don't expect it ever will be because involves the myelin sheath. So I can say that, yeah, I would like it to be perfect. It probably won't be, but it's so much better. I can sleep at night. It used to take me hours to fall asleep. Now, unless I have something on my mind that has nothing to do with my feet, I can go to bed much quicker.
That's great. What were your initial obstacles, if any, to signing up for the program?
Basically, that idea that nothing was ever really going to help and I'd be spending money foolishly. So I thought, but I knew Dr. Eric from before, and I thought, well, if it's something he thinks is a good idea, I'm at least willing to pursue it and check it out.
So given the out-of-pocket expense of the program, how do you feel your time and money was spent in getting started towards working towards your goals of reversing your symptoms?
It still is probably a little expensive, but for me, the difference in my life was worth it. And of course, like I said before, I would want it to be perfect. I'd want it to be no pain ever, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. But I'm very happy with the fact that there's a reduction in pain, and I feel like I can do more things, I have more energy, and I have somebody to fall back on and say, hey, what about this?
So now that you've experienced the neuropathy program here at Physical Achievement Center, how would you best describe it to your best friend or family member?
If you've got a problem, at least come and check it out. Everybody's different. Nobody can guarantee anything, but if you're in pain or have that tingling, come and see what you guys have to say and see if it'll work for you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.